You unlock the door with the Green Day key of imagination. Beyond is another dimension. A dimension of concept albums. A dimension of story arc. A dimension of really stupid humor. This is not the Twilight Zone, but the idea that Green Day's Saviors is a concept record. In this video, you will travel to a world of AI-created nightmare fuel as we explain the story and concepts of Saviors.
In the American dream is killing me. St. Jim leaves home and lives on the streets, sleeping in broken glass. Clean pavement would have been a better option. But you there in the audience, kiss him. He's dead inside. Look Ma No Brains sees St. Jim getting wild at an REM show in Oakland, California, and really letting loose in a bizarrely therapeutic way. But he's still a drifting bastard, a castaway down the boulevard of scattered dreams. After leaving the show, Jimothy meets a beautiful girl or boy named Sobby Bix as they get pre-gurnett in the cemetery together. Yay! I just had sex and it feels so good. I run New York! Sweet Jimothy and Bibby Sixtix come upon an enraged Jilly Bo Legweek as he's hassling another young man in the back alley. Jim and Bobby, they barely make it out of there alive and are traumatized by what they saw happen to Toonie. They can't be sure, but think he may have been unalived by the one-eyed bastard. They hope they never see that one-eyed bastard again, but they will likely see him twice as much as he sees them, because theories about reality are true. Whoa! I say, hey, Jimmy begins self-medicating himself and gets kicked out of the next show that they attend, which is a Sex Pistols 2024 World Tour. Ow! Johnny Rotten is so happy and mocks them as they are thrown into the glass-covered streets again. Johnny Rotten does not like anything. Outside the venue, Jimbo and Amanda, Bobby Socks, watch MTV debut on several TV stations outside a TV store. Just like that television trope that never happens anywhere on Earth in reality, this reality, they bang their head to Tainted Love by Soft Cell and they feel a little better about their baby, who might end up being named Mark or David Ball, Amazeballs. Armstrong Legweek. In Goodnight Adeline, the couple realize they need to clean up their acts before little baby Arnold Schwarzenegger comes into the world and shops at Walmart. They say goodbye to their favorite bars, Rose in the Hidden Spot, down on the corner of Stewart and the Avenue. It's a good bar. It's actually over on 12th Street, I think. I don't know. They say goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Maybe it's a bad bye. I bet, man. Jimmy and Bobby take a look at their city as their sobriety kicks in and decides things are pretty rough around this town. Everybody's getting unalived or starving to unalive status, so they steal a Corvette. But before they can get away, Jotten Rotten, or Johnny Roti, of Sex Pistols come up and kicks the crap out of Jimmy. Oh no. Suddenly, Jimmy and Bobby Sucks realize they have stolen Johnny Rotten's car, and he's really angry that we keep mispronouncing his name. Johnny's angry, which never happens in a lot of realities. Johnny Rotten is angry. They drive away, trying not to leave Johnny Rotten in the dust or the trunk. They politely leave him like a child left behind. Jimmy thinks that Johnny Rotten might actually be a one-eyed, illegitimate child, but is unsure. In Susie Chapstick the Song, this is playing over a montage as Jimmy remembers when Johnny Rotten and he were lovers and how magical their romance was in the summer of some stupid year, probably the 70s or 80s. Jimmy bangs his head sexily. And strange days are here to stay. The couple tries out a new town with the same old problems. You know the old saying, St. Jimmy 3D prints a weapon, but burns it and decide if he's going to use anything like that, he should use his blades, his rusty blades. Rusty James, Rusty James, Rusty James is so cool. Rumblefish. We're getting near the last episode of Saviors, guys, the concept album that we know it is. I bloody swear for you Englishmen out there, like Johnny Rotten. The beautiful, very attractive couple moved to Springfield, USA. A very good time. But Bobby Sox is getting really jealous of Jimmy's latest purchase from Walmart. It comes with batteries. It only speaks in English. But then, once she learns how to use this purchase herself, the couple come together and get kicked in the head 7 times total. Bullfighting. In Father to a Son, Jimmy gives birth to Jabimini Leg Week McDonica Jamaica the 27th and serenades him on the 8th Avenue of broken dreams. There's also broken glass all in their feet and toes. A promise father to a son. It's a sweet moment, and we really shouldn't be silly or laughing about this. Parenthood is very, very playing special. It's very special. In the song Saviors, the title track, Jimmy, Bobby, and Jabimini call all their friends to town, a homecoming, if you will. They put on a punk rock show, and Jimmy leads the band as a group of masked men join the party. The network have arrived, baby. Baby. Everybody's getting in line. Everybody get in. That's Bare Naked Lady song. Everybody's getting alone. They're getting along, not alone. And they don't need anyone to save them. They have saved themselves. Now we have the ending, and it's the chapter called Fancy Sauce. The party's over, and even though the network have had a great time at this rock show, they did not fall in love with any of the girls at the rock show. And they didn't buy a robot that only speaks in English like Jimmy. They bought one that speaks another language. So as Fancy Sauce plays overhead and over the scenery, the network dramatically separate Jimmy and Bobby and take the baby away, like a good Ramones song. The network took my baby away, took her away, took her from me. Jimmy scratches at the wallpaper in his rubby room. He asked the Mass Network for a Soda Pop Curtis or a Pepsi perhaps, but Van Gogh says no. He wouldn't give it to me. Falling like a yo-yo, paradise full of... Whoa, no, we're not going to sing the songs. Bobby Sox escapes with her secret boyfriend, the Snoo, and they go and they watch CNN together. It's their favorite cartoon. They join a yoga cult in New York City, watching the security footage of Jimmy, who's feeling sorry for himself to be locked away in a mental institution, and they are so sickened by his loneliness that they want to puke. You see, Johnny Rotten reported his car stolen and got Jimmy locked up. This is an echo of some things that really happened to Billy Joe Armstrong. But back to non-reality. Bobby doesn't want Jabimini to be raised by a car thief like Nicolas Cage. So she had been cheating on Jimmy with Snoo for months. Bobby and the Snoo live happily ever after as famous cult members and eventually become yoga instructors who sell chapstick and Pepsi products.
Jimmy wanted nothing more to fit in, but found himself dealing with a nefarious group of people known as the Network, and also his position in spatial time, place, and coffee landed him in the Twilight